Every Thursday at 5, she takes the same corner table, orders tea she never finishes, and unfolds a newspaper. She never reads the waiter, knows the ritual. The folded gloves, the navy coat, the small silver watch that stopped years ago. Outside, buses arrive and leave again. Like seasons, no one asks who she's waiting for. No one has the courage. Every Thursday at 5, she turns toward the door. Whenever the bell above it rings, as if hope still lives there. Somewhere between the winter air and the sound of footsteps. Every Thursday at 5, the whole cafe pretends not to notice. An old photograph sleeps inside her handbag, its corners worn smooth by 30 years of being touched. A young couple laugh nearby. The girl throws her head back the same way she once did. Before time learned her name, the pianist misses a note. She smiles for the first time tonight. People say the man boarded a train one spring afternoon and promised to write. People say many things when they don't know the truth. Every Thursday at 5, the rain arrives before she does. The chair across from her remains perfectly empty, yet she smooths her dress, checks the door and waits, not because she believes he is coming, but because somewhere a memory still is. The cafe closes, the lights grow dim. She leaves a coin beside the untouched tea. And next Thursday at 5, she'll return again. Blue light, empty roads, 2 a.m. going home. Your coat still smells like July, even though it's winter now. I keep it hanging by the door, like you're coming back somehow. The city slips beneath the rain, headlights blur across the glass. Everyone is going somewhere. I keep driving through the past. Maybe some things never leave. play something sad, and suddenly I'm young. The night keeps moving, the sky turns blue, but every road I take still leads to you. There's a cafe near the river where the lights stay on all night. I pass it every Friday just to see it glowing white. The waiter changed, the tables changed, the songs are not the same. Only the feeling stayed, like smoke after a cigarette, like warmth after the flame. July on your jacket, your voice inside my head, 100,000 city lights and everything you never said. The night keeps moving, the years do too, but every road I take still leads to you. Rain falls softly on the avenue, golden lights paint everything blue. The saxophone drifts through the air, like an old memory waiting there. I saw you standing by the door, like someone I'd known before. The same dark eyes, the same slow smile that disappeared for quite a while. The waiter brought a glass of red, while old French records played instead. And suddenly the years between felt smaller than they seemed. Mon amour, some stories never really end. Mon amour, they just wait to begin again. One more night in Paris, one more song, one more glass of wine. Like the years were only passing clouds, and you were always mine. While the rain fell on the boulevard, and the city moved so slow. For one more night in Paris, we forgot what we already know. The cafe glowed in amber light. Outside, the taxis crossed the night. You laughed about the world we knew and all the dreams we never used. A cigarette, a photograph, a memory we both still have. And somewhere in the smoky room, the past came back too soon. Sous les lumières de la pluie, le temps semblait nous attendre, et Paris chantait doucement, comme autrefois en septembre. One more night in Paris, one more chance to lose track of time. Your shadow dancing next to mine, like an unfinished line. And keeps a secret song.
Still awake? Your side of the bed is cold again. The city sleeps outside my window, but my mind won't let me go. Every streetlight paints your shadow across the ceiling, soft and slow. I thought time would make it easier, that's what everybody says. But some nights feel like yesterday, and tonight is one of them. I keep reaching for a memory that keeps slipping through my hands. It's the sad hour when everything comes back. Your voice in the silence, your name in the dark. And I know you're gone, I know we're through. But every night at the same hour, I still find you. The radio plays something distant, a melody we used to know. And suddenly the room gets smaller as the memories start to grow. I don't cry the way I used to, I don't break the way I did. But healing isn't forgetting, and forgetting never wins. Some loves leave quietly, but never really leave. It's the sad hour when the walls start talking too. Every little thing reminds me of something tied to you. And though the morning always comes and pulls me back into the light, there's a place where you still live every night. Maybe somewhere you're sleeping, maybe somewhere you're fine. Maybe you're not thinking of me the way I'm thinking of you tonight. It's the sad hour, the space between goodbye and dawn, where all dreams keep breathing long after they're gone. And for a moment the world stands still, and I love you even now, even still. 2 a.m. still awake. The city sleeps, but I don't. The sunset falls on quiet streets, golden shadows at my feet. I walk along where we once stood, remembering when life felt good. gentle breeze across my face still carries traces of your name, like faded letters stained with time. A little piece of you and I. Sometimes I smile, sometimes I cry when old memories pass me by. I keep your summer letters close to me, like seashells from a distant memory. Though the waves have washed those days away, your words still shine like yesterday. And every star that sparkles in the night feels like a promise, glowing soft and bright. No matter where this lonely road may lead, a part of you still lives in me. The cafe on the corner stands just as it did back then. The music drifting through the air takes me somewhere we once shared. The years have flown like birds in flight across the endless morning sky. Yet every song and every dream still carries echoes of your melody. Sometimes I laugh, sometimes I sigh when old memories pass me by. I keep your summer letters close to me, like seashells from a distant memory. Though the waves have washed those days away, your words still shine like yesterday. And every star that sparkles in the night feels like a promise, glowing soft and bright. No matter where this lonely road may lead, a part of you still lives in me. If I could hold one moment still, I'd choose that golden hill where we watch the daylight fade and wished our love would always stay. I keep your summer letters close to me. They're all that's left of what we used to be. Though the seasons changed and time moved on, the feeling never really gone. And when the moonlight dances on the sea, I hear your voice whispering to me. No matter how far apart we are, you'll always be my shining star, my shining star. My summer letters still here with me. Snow falls softly after midnight. Taxi lights drift through the white. A saxophone somewhere down the street plays a melody, bittersweet. The Café glows in amber light, keeping warm against the night. Outside the city moves so slow, like a dream beneath the snow. A photograph inside my coat, a little note you never wrote. And every stranger passing by feels like a memory tonight. Mon amour, the winter feels longer without you here. Mon amour, but somehow you still feel near. Winter after midnight, Paris wrapped in silver light, your shadow dancing through my mind, like a song I left behind. And all the snow along the sand falls softly on the rain, while the city sleeps tonight. I still see you in the light. The vinyl turns, the wine grows cold, the same old stories being told. A lonely saxophone begins to play and carries me away. Outside the boulevard shines blue, every road reminds me of you. And though the years have come and gone, your memory lingers on. Sous la neige de décembre, le silence semble plus grand. Et même le vent cette nuit chante ton nom doucement. Winter after midnight, still glowing in my heart tonight. Every kiss became a star, shining softly from afar. And though the dawn will soon arrive, some dreams never say goodbye. Like the snow, the smoke, the wine, you still live inside my mind. Snow falling through the city lights, a saxophone fading into the night. Snow drifted slowly through the boulevard tonight, streetlights trembling softly in the white. A distant saxophone cried through the rain, like someone calling out a name again. Across the cafe window sat a girl alone, turning cold coffee in her hands of stone. Her eyes kept following the passing cars, like she was searching through the dark. Outside, December wrapped the city thin, while tired lovers disappeared within. And every time the door would open wide, she looked up hoping you'd arrive. Mon amour, some people leave without goodbye. Mon amour, but still remain for all our lives. Winter in Paris, she waited underneath the lights, while snow kept falling on the river and taxis vanished through the night. footsteps left the snow. The waiter softly asked if she was fine. She smiled and ordered more red wine. The record played an old familiar tune that once belonged to both of you. A couple danced beside the fogged up glass, like echoes drifting from the past. And every street she wandered through still carried little pieces of you. Sous les lumières de décembre, elle attendait sans un mot, pendant que la neige tombait sur les rêves perdus dans le froid. Winter in Paris, the night grew heavier with time. Every memory became a photograph, fading slowly in her mind. But when the lonely evening started and snow falls softly through the dark, she still hears your voice somewhere, floating gently through the Paris air. Snow falling softly on the Seine, and somewhere she still says your name. Vinyl turning through the dark, rain falling over boulevard lights. A saxophone drifts through the room, like a memory coming back too soon. You walked in from the autumn rain, a little lost, a little changed. Your coat still carried traces of the night, and Paris shining in your eyes. The waiter poured another glass of red. Old French records played instead, and every stranger disappeared from view the moment I looked at you. Look beautiful on you, mon amour. Why does the moon turn everything blue? Café lights in Paris, your shadow next to mine, while rain keeps drawing silver across the window tonight. And every song reminds me of things we never said in this little cafe in Paris. Love stayed after we left. The saxophone cried softly near the bar, like lonely people chasing stars. You traced your finger through the misty glass, as if trying to hold the past. Outside, the taxis drifted by, like faded dreams beneath the sky. And somewhere between the smoke and wine, I wished I could stop the time. La nuit danse doucement sous les lumières d'argent, et ton silence dans mon cœur résonne encore doucement. Café keeps our yesterdays. Vinyl turning slowly. Rain falling softly. And Paris remembering.
Champagne reflections on the piano black. Smoke curling slowly through a room gone sad. Paris is glowing in velvet and gold, while strangers dance like stories never told. You arrived dressed in midnight blue, with tired eyes that Paris somehow knew. A cigarette resting between your lips, like poetry waiting to fall apart. In whispers, the jazz was slow as the rain outside. Taxi lights drifting like rivers of light, and every glance across the crowded room felt like autumn learning how to bloom. Mon amour, your silence tasted sweeter than the wine. Mon amour, some hearts were only made for one night. Champagne and cigarettes, love affairs we soon forget. Kissing softly through the smoke, like beautiful lies we never spoke. And all the city neon burns for hearts too old to ever learn. In Paris nights where dreamers dance to doomed romance and second chances, the waiter pours another crystal glass, while old chansons dissolve into the past. You touch my hand like leaving one last scar, a fleeting flame beneath the boulevard. Outside the rain baptizes every street. Inside your perfume lingers bittersweet, and somewhere in the vinyl's aching sound I hear the ghosts of lovers falling down. Sous les lumières de Paris, nos ombres valsaient sans bruit, comme deux amants fatigués, perdus dans l'éternité. Champagne and cigarettes, golden sins and silk regrets, every promise turned to haze inside these melancholic cabaret days. And though the night will disappear, your ghost will always find me here, where lonely souls and broken hearts still slow dance in the dark. The vinyl fades, the glasses softly ring, and Paris keeps remembering everything. Rain on the boulevard tonight, neon shining through the light, a saxophone somewhere far away, and Paris fading into gray. You walked in with the autumn wind, a little lost, a little
every glance across the room felt like summer ending too soon. Mon amour, the night was beautiful and strange. Mon amour, we both knew nothing stays the same. Dancing through the rain, like we could stop the world again. Your hand resting next to mine, like a memory frozen in time. And all the lights along the Seine were painting gold across the rain. Two hearts drifting with the tide, trying to hold on for one more night. The vinyl played our favorite song, the kind you carry years along. You smiled and looked the other way, like someone already leaving yesterday. Outside the taxis rolled so slow, through streets we used to know. And every shadow passing by looked a little like goodbye. Sous la pluie de novembre, Paris chantait doucement, et nos rêves dans le vent brillaient encore un instant. Dancing through the rain, your voice still echoes in my veins. Every kiss became a light, still shining through the darkest nights. And though the years may come and go, some songs never let us go. Whenever Paris calls my name, I find you dancing in the rain. The saxophone fades away, but the rain still knows our names. Champagne glitter on the ocean tide, late July burning gold tonight. And somewhere from a rooftop far away, a saxophone slowly starts to play. You arrived with salt upon your skin, sunset tangled softly in your hair. The whole coastline moved in pink and blue, like the evening already belonged to you. White linen dancing in the sea breeze, your laughter floating through the heat. And every little look across the room felt dangerous and new. Mon amour, we were too alive to think about goodbye. Mon amour, too busy turning summer into light. Last summer on the Riviera, your shadow dancing next to mine. Golden nights and cigarette smoke tasted sweeter with the wine. And all the waves beneath the stars felt like songs inside the dark. Two reckless hearts lost in the blue, trying to make forever true. The hotel balcony faced the sea, neon reflections on the breeze. You wore my jacket in the midnight air like was something we could wear. Below us, strangers filled the bars, driving slowly in expensive cars, while somewhere through the crowded heat a lonely saxophone repeated our melody. Sous les lumières d'été, nos rêves brûlaient sans fin, comme la mer contre la nuit, comme tes lèvres contre les miennes. Last summer on the Riviera, still shining softly in my chest. Every kiss became a photograph of the nights I loved the best. And though the seasons slipped away, your ghost still lingers by the waves. Whenever summer nights turn blue, the ocean brings me back to you. Champagne glasses, ocean wind, and your voice somewhere in the distance. Neon rain on Paris streets, your perfume still follows me. A saxophone beneath the lights, another lonely Friday night. Taxi rolling through the blue, every window reminds me of you. Champagne stains upon my sleeve, some things never really leave. The city glows in shades of gold, young hearts getting tired and old, and every song upon the radio feels like somewhere we used to go. Mon amour, you vanished like smoke in the air. Mon amour, but somehow you're still everywhere. Neon rain and lonely eyes, watching Paris drift by, your hands slipping out of mine, like a dream outrunning time. And all the lights along the Seine still whisper softly through the rain, like every street still knows your name, and nothing feels the same. The driver asked me where tonight, but I just follow passing lights. The final playing low and slow, like memories that won't let go. Your lipstick on an empty glass, a summer love that couldn't last. Yet every boulevard I see still leads you back to me. Sous les lumières de belongs to you. Neon rain, taxi lights, and your memory tonight. Midnight snow in Paris tonight. Taxi lights, neon signs, and a saxophone crying through the cold. Champagne kisses in the dark cafe. Your black coat still smells like rain. Blue smoke floating through the room, like slow dancing in perfume. Outside the city moved in gold. Young hearts getting old too soon. And every word you almost said still echoes softly in my head. Mon amour, you look beautiful in the winter light. Mon amour, like somebody born for lonely nights. Midnight snow in Paris, falling on the boulevard. Your lipstick on my cigarette still burns inside my heart. And all the neon lights turn blue, like the whole night missing you. Two shadows underneath the white, trying not to say goodbye. The taxi rolled along the Seine, jazz and diamonds in the rain. You leaned your head against the glass, watching little ghosts pass. The saxophone somewhere below played our song unbearably slow. And in the glow of passing streets, love felt tragic, soft and sweet. Sous les lumières d'hiver, Paris brillait comme un rêve. Et ton silence cette nuit-là ressemblait déjà au départ. Midnight snow in Paris, still falling through my veins. Every kiss became a memory, washing slowly in the rain. And though the winter disappeared, I still feel you every year. Whenever saxophones play low and Paris disappears in snow. Midnight snow, taxi lights, and your ghost beside me tonight. except you're not here. Your coffee cup is on the shelf, the book you never got to finish, the sweater hanging by the door, like you're coming back in a minute. The clock keeps moving like it should, cars keep passing down the street. The world continues without asking how it feels without you in it. Funny how a room can change when one voice disappears. It's the space you left behind that follows me around, in every quiet corner, in every little sound. You're not in the photograph, you're not beside me now, but somehow you're everywhere and I don't know how. I hear you laugh in crowded places, I see your shadow crossing trains. A song comes on and suddenly I'm standing in the past again. Everyone says time is gentle, everyone says wounds will close, but no one talks about the evenings when your memory comes home, like a window left open on a winter night. It's the space you left behind, still living in my heart, like a story missing pages, like a painting missing stars. And every road I travel, every city that I find, still carries little pieces of the space you left behind. Maybe love doesn't disappear, maybe it changes shape, becoming light through curtains or footsteps in the rain. It's the space you left behind that teaches me your name again and again. And though the years keep moving, though the seasons pass me by, somewhere between memory and moonlight, you still shine. The room grows quiet, the evening settles in, and for a moment it feels like you're here again. The rain stops sometime after 10. The city started breathing again. Streetlights trembling on the Seine, like gold dissolving in the rain. You talked about a movie you'd seen, I talked about leaving in spring. The waiter stacked the empty cups, neither of us wanted to get up. People came and people went, the hours disappeared without a sound. And somewhere between midnight and dawn, I realized what I'd never found. Some loves arrive like fireworks, like snowfall. There's a street in Paris where we never kissed, where your hand brushed mine and that was all it is. No broken hearts, no grand goodbye, just two people under winter lights. And somehow I still think about it sometimes. The bakery closed across the road. A bicycle leaned against the wall. You smiled at something I forgot, and suddenly it meant a lot. The taxi came too quickly then. You waved and disappeared again, like a sentence left unfinished at the bottom of a page. Years later I still walk that street, not looking for you, just looking for the version of me who almost told the truth. There's a street in Paris where we never kissed, no photographs, no evidence, just a quiet night and a little regret. Funny how some memories never ask to be remembered, yet never let us forget. The city changes every year. New lights, new names, new faces, but that street remains exactly the same. The waiter still knows your name, though you haven't been here for years. He almost brought 2 cups tonight, then stopped halfway and smiled, like someone remembering a song nobody plays anymore. The rain arrived after midnight, quietly, without asking permission, leaving silver fingerprints on every window in the cafe. Some things disappear without ever leaving. Some people leave without ever gone. And I still sit near the piano where you used to untie your scarf slowly, as if winter had all the time in the world. Outside Paris keeps changing faces, but inside this room nothing knows how to move on. A girl laughed near the corner table. For a second I thought it was you. The same way sunlight sometimes looks like yesterday. The old record skipped again at the same place it always did. You used to laugh before the music found its way back home. Tonight the boulevard is full of strangers, carrying umbrellas, carrying flowers, carrying lights I will never know. And somewhere among them there must be a version of us that stayed. The waiter still knows your name, little cafe refuses to learn how. The last customer leaves, the lights go out, and your absence is the only thing that stays open all night. The station breathed in clouds of smoke and rain. Midnight trembling softly on the trains. Paris flickered tired and half asleep, while broken hearts wandered the empty streets. You stood beneath a pale November light, one small suitcase by your side. Your eyes looked older than the falling rain, like someone learning how to live in pain. The loudspeaker whispered through the dark, a lonely echo through my heart, and every second stretched like fading gold. The cruelest nights are always cold. Mon amour, you smile the way people do before goodbye. Mon amour, like you were trying not to cry. The last train from Montmartre took the best part of my heart, and all the words we never said still wander through my head. You disappear with winter air, like perfume fading everywhere, and Paris never felt the same after the night you left my name. The cafe near the river stayed awake, but even wine could not erase the little ghost your fingers left behind upon the corners of my mind. Now strangers dance where we once stood, laughing softly like lovers should, while I grow older with the rain and lonely songs inside my veins. Sous les lumières de la gare, ton ombre glissait dans le noir, et moi je restais sans voix, comme un homme perdu sans toi. The last train from Montmartre still tears my soul apart. Every snowfall, every street brings your footsteps back to me. And though the years have passed like smoke, some wounds remain beautifully broke. So every night I walk alone through Paris, trying to come home. That train still leaves at midnight sharp, and somewhere your ghost still waits in the dark. somewhere down the empty avenue, a lonely saxophone remembers you. You wore a long black coat in December rain, like winter trying to hide the pain. Your hands were cold against my skin, still softer than the nights we lived in. The cafe windows glowed like gold, while outside Paris turned to smoke. And every little word you said stayed like champagne inside my head. Mon amour, the city looked beautiful when you were near. Mon amour, even the silence felt warm this year. Winter letters in Paris, still drifting through my heart, like snowflakes falling slowly before they disappear into the dark. And all the streets remember the way we danced beneath the blue, while midnight wrapped the same in silver, and I wrapped myself around you. The saxophone cried low beside the bar, like tired lovers in old cars. Your lipstick faded on the glass of wine, like fragile poetry losing time. Outside the river moved like dreams, reflecting amber streetlight beams. And somewhere underneath the snow I knew I'd never let you go. Sous la neige de Paris, nos ombres dansaient sans bruit, comme deux amants fatigués, perdus dans l'hiver oublié. Winter letters in Paris, still burning softly in my chest. Every kiss became a memory, dressed in velvet loneliness. And though the season disappeared, your ghost returns to me each year, whenever saxophones play slow and Paris disappears in snow. Snow falling softly through the night, and your name glowing in the cafe